Hey everybody, this is Bob from 4Xploring and TNT Customs. Today we are Monday, January 17th, and we are just south of Ajo, Arizona. We're airing down, we're getting ready to start the inaugural El Camino del Diablo. So the El Camino del Diablo is a trail that runs across southern Arizona, parallels the Mexican border. We'll end up coming out over in Yuma. The trail's been in use since the 1500s. The conquistadors sent missionaries up across here to get to southern Cal. That's kind of when it was started. It's been used throughout the years. Cattlemen, the gold rush. In the 1840s. So a lot of history out here. We just toured behind us. David will show you the overburden. There's the big mine south of Ajo, a big copper mine, 1,200 feet deep or 1,200 feet across. I don't know. It's a hell of a hole in the ground. So that was kind of cool to see before we actually got out here and hit the dirt. We're just getting aired down. Everybody's starting to gel. We got a pretty good crew. We got 9 Jeeps on this trip. So ride along and enjoy. Wish you were here. If you need to be on a trip, check out www.4xploring.com. According to the U.S. Corps of Engineers, David Galliard, dated 1896, in all 400 persons are said to have perished of thirst between Altar and Yuma. We won't get to Altar till tomorrow, but that's where we're headed. It seems like an exaggeration, but the writer counted 65 graves in a single day's ride in 1895. And our first historical stop is Bates Well. Looks like the well was dug around 1880 by the Robert Gray family. They had cattle in the area from 1919 to about 1978. There's a bunch of old buildings here. Says watch out for honeybees, because there's water. And the Odom, that's the local Indian tribe. Their name for Bates Well means a place of ripe saguaro fruit, because there is a bunch of ditch and saguaros here. So we're at Bates Well, and we're about 16 miles in. So a long way to go. Alright, so that is Bates Well. It's at the head of Growler Canyon. Possibility to see mule deer and javelina. I guess at the right time of day if you're in the right place.
Ooh, how Diablo.
This song is getting an awful lot of airplay on social media. Yesterday we covered about 65 miles of desert. Went through some pretty bitchin' saguaro forests. Across the playa. Saw some volcanic lava flow. Saw the crater from the volcano, which is technically in Mexico. Saw the wall. That was kind of cool. Bates Well was a old homestead. Got to see that. This morning we're camped at Tool Well. There was cattle operations in the early 1900s here then, and these wells have been documented well back into the 1800s. Obviously they didn't have windmills and modern storage tanks and solar panels back then, but the wells have been here a long time. It's fun, kind of a cool place to camp. A little arroyo back here, and we're just having a good time. Wish you were here.
Walked out this morning and I wrote down this song.
We just made a little, I don't know, half, 3/4 of a mile hike, and we're at Tule Well. This is a natural well, not like the one at camp that's man-made. So these little tenias would hold water for as long as they hold water in the desert. Day, 2 days a week, depends on how hot it is. So if you're really thirsty, you better hope there's water here.
So here, a family of 8 died of exposure.
Yep. Yeah, they ran the narrative says they ran their livestock and their wagons till livestock exhausted. That was it.
Yeah, and broke their glass container of water.
Yeah. So they had no means out of here other than walking, and they had no water, and this is as far as they made it.
That sounds awful.
Tule Well is like 8 miles that way, and Tinus Altus is 8 miles that way, so they were 8 miles from water. So we're at the Big Eye Mine, just out of Yuma, Arizona, and we're gonna do some exploring. Took about a half-mile hike up an old haul road to get here. So we're gonna walk around, check it out, enjoy the scenery. For a minute I thought we were gonna be out of cactus, but the valley coming in was pretty spectacular, lots of cactus. So enjoy. We'll show you some clips and shots from around the mine, and we'll check in with you later this afternoon.
Right over there.
Apparently someone else did already.
So they took the ore from here to El Paso to the smelter.
And he called me. I had my horses, and my buddy was in front of it, and I don't know. He told me, "Oh, it's things like this."
left here because they would leave and come back and leave and come back. When the prices dropped or rose, this is actually a blacksmith shop. So they would make their own tools down here so they didn't have to go up above. They also could do a little bit of smelting to see what they had down here. And so you can see there's a lot of crystallization. You'll see even more as we get further in.
Yeah, that bright green is.
Lights your shirt
It will,
up.
it's just absorbing the light.
Nice.
And when everyone's done taking pictures, I'll turn the lights off and see what happens then.
Ah, great.
Mr. Trail Boss.
All right, we got green chili cornbread. You ready, Wayne?
Yep.
There you go. It's a little gooey on top.
Oh my God.
It's alright, we all like cheese and bacon, right?
And we have cowboy chili, and there's 3 ready to go. So grab one and come here, and I'll give you some cornbread.
Yep. What the hell? I ain't standing here acting like I'm shy.
Did you know you're not?
Oh my God.
Let's
Bob.
go, belly up.
I'm here.
boys.
I'm here.
gang.
Oh my God.
I'm here.
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
And I sit here crying 'cause all my money's gone.
Great air guitar.
The secret I'm speaking of, a man and his Jeep in love. And the color really doesn't matter long as it ain't yeller.
Whoa, now.
I've always got a smiling face, 'cause my Jeep can go any place. And the reason is in this song I always sing. You've got to kiss your Jeep every morning. Tell it that you think about it when you're gone. Kiss your Jeep every morning. Wax it like the devil when you get back home. Kiss your Jeep every morning. Jump up and holler and give a shout. Get your Jeep every morning. Thank the Lord up above, it's not a Scout. That's a Jeep song.
That's a good one. Yay!
Oh boy.
Hey, Bob. I just smelled that.
Holy moly.
This is one of my favorite jackets.
Oh, these little Garhart things.
Yeah, you know, they're just
What do you call this?
Cowboy waffle bake.
they got, I'm liking the hoods.
Yeah.
Running
That
yet.
part keep my ears shut.
Good morning. Welcome to day 4 of the El Camino Southern Arizona tour. Last night we spent the night just up the road here, nice little spot. This morning we're going for a hike back here. I don't know if you can see the desert sheep on the ledge up above over my right shoulder. So that's a good sign. Maybe there's water in this Tenejas. Finally was instructed how to say that. So this is horse something Tenejas. There's a couple of tubs back here that, if the sheep are of any indication, there might actually be some water in this one. So today we're going to bump along, head kind of northeast. We're still in the Kofa Wilderness and Wildlife Preserve. There we go, is the word I was looking for. You see some more mines, some cabins. We're actually going to camp by a cabin tonight, if all goes to plan. So follow along and we'll show you some of Southwest Arizona.
Does that mean this building once stood elsewhere? Huh.
Hot.
What's everybody doing? Everybody's waking up.
Hey, it's Bob from 4Xploring and TNT Customs. We're on day 5 of the El Camino Diablo trip. We're up in the Kofa Wilderness and Kofa Wildlife Management area. We just stopped this morning. We had breakfast and got moving, and we're on our way out. Today is our last day. We just happened to stop here, found an operational windmill and a pronghorn guzzler. Guzzler's a engineered watering hole, I guess you would say. So this one is well assisted because it's pretty dry out here. But thought this was a cool place to stop and watch the windmill work. The pumps running up and down. Kind of cool. We'll get some footage of that here in a minute. It's been a good week. Crossed a lot of different terrain. Today we've been running in this wash pretty much all morning. I think we exit the wash here at this guzzler and start climbing up over. We got to go up over the pass, and then back out to pavement. And boo hoo hoo. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
So we just hired a local